Everyone just be welcome back to a new speed run. And yes, we are going to be doing Crash Nitro Kart. And this is going to be any percent. This one's going to be any percent. And I feel like I have not done a speed run on Crash Nitro Kart. So yeah. Team Cortex. So of course, the main objective for this speed run is just to get all 12 trophies and to beat Velo. That is the main objective for this speed run. Yeah. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go. It is time to do this. Time for the speed run to begin. But yeah, just pretty much getting all the trophies, all 12 trophies, getting all the 4 keys to be able to beat Velo. That is the main objective for this speed run. Yeah, so far, the start isn't going so good of what it looks. I feel like I may have done a speed run on Nitro Kart before. I don't remember. And I will also do an any percent on Team Bandicoot eventually as well. But I was kind of figuring who should I have done first, and I was thinking maybe Team Cortex. Yeah, Team Cortex first. I was thinking to myself. Alright, that's one. That's one done. I feel like it could have been a bit better. You want some goldfish? Put some goldfish in a little Ziploc bag. Yeah, I feel like that first race could have been a bit better at the start. But hey, it's all for good. I feel like we're still off to a good start for it being the first trophy. No. Man, I love me some goldfish. But if I have to be honest, I probably would like the whales, you know, that are like goldfish, that are like the goldfish. You know those snack whales that are cheese whales snacks? I feel like I may like those a bit more than goldfish if I had to choose between the two. I mean, yeah, I do like goldfish. I do like goldfish as well, but I mean, yeah, I've been pretty much having goldfish since I was little. As long as I can remember, really. Regular goldfish and the colored goldfish. The different colored goldfish I used to have a lot in nursery. In nursery when it came to... when I used to be in nursery in church. Had made some goldfish and watched some VeggieTales. I certainly do remember watching VeggieTales in nursery, though, at my church. Because again, that's definitely one of the things I grew up watching, and I still love to this day. Definitely one of my favorite shows growing up with. And no, I'm not talking about the veggies in the house. I mean like the actual VeggieTales, not that veggies in the house kind of show, which I never liked that veggies in the house. It just didn't feel like VeggieTales to me. It didn't feel like VeggieTales to me. I like the VeggieTales from Big Idea. That's the ones, you know, the whole style of the one with "Where's God When I'm Scared?" That kind of art style. I like more. I like that VeggieTales a lot more. I grew up with that one for sure. I do have a lot of episodes, too. I do own a lot of episodes on DVD. Excellent. You win a trophy. And used to own VHS, but of course I don't have a VHS player anymore. I used to, but I don't now. Yeah, I don't now, sadly. Because one of the things on the VHS that I used to have was Emperor's New Groove. And I also had some SpongeBob on VHS as well. Like one of them had just one bite, and it had the deleted scene on it. You know, that was removed from just one bite when Squidward was setting off the booby traps. And the Krusty Krab when he was going to the patty vault. I do know that one of those SpongeBob VHS tapes that I had did have that deleted scene. That doesn't show on TV, or I'm pretty certain not on any episodes on DVDs either. I could be wrong, though. I know it doesn't show on my DVD. The complete second season. I know it doesn't show on the complete second season that I have. No, I'm sorry. That's season 3. Sorry. Yeah, that's season 3. I meant to say season 3, not season 2. I was thinking to myself, wait a second. But yeah. Yeah, I remember now because, yeah, I think it's just one bite, and then right after it's the bully. You know, with Flats. Flats the Flounder, and him threatening that he's gonna kick SpongeBob's butt. Keeps saying that he's gonna kick SpongeBob's butt. Yeah, I remember now. For some reason, I can just think couple episodes are from a season that are from another season, I would say. You'd think that Krusty Towers, though, would actually be in the first 3 seasons. If I may have heard it correctly, I'm pretty sure I've heard somebody explain that Krusty Towers was going to be in Season 3, or the first 3 seasons. But, yeah, it never did come into the first 3 seasons. That's why, I mean, yeah, Season 4 is still pretty early as well. But again, before the first movie era, right? Before the first movie era, it was supposed to be. Alright, first boss fight. Kronk. And again, whenever I think of Kronk, I always think of Emperor's New Groove. Yeah, whenever I think of Kronk, I always think of the character Kronk on Emperor's New Groove. And, by the way, we are currently just about to hit... Okay, now we are now in 11 minutes. Yeah, we are now 11 minutes in on the timer, on the speedrun, and we're now entering the first boss. I still don't think that's bad, though, pretty early on. Yeah, I still don't think that's pretty bad early on. Still early in the speedrun, I would say. You ready, Kronk? I actually got him pretty good there. I am going to keep these rockets, though, just in case. I highly doubt I'm going to be using these rockets again for this race, but you never know. Yeah, I wanted to get that shortcut before, but I felt like I didn't have enough speed momentum to do it. I'm tall again! Kind of like how Real Velo would say. I'm tall again! Okay, now I can waste these rockets, because we pretty much won now. We're at the end of the race, so... Yep, Kronk baited. And that is Terra completed for this speedrun as well. Now we head to Baron. Since again, all we're doing for this speedrun this any percent, like I mentioned before, is just getting the trophies and beating the bosses. And we are 14 minutes in still. I said 14 minutes before, didn't I? Before we went into Crunk? I don't remember. I don't think it was. Yeah, I don't think it was 14 minutes. It might have been 11. Again, that's still good early on. Again, we're now just heading into the second world of the four hub worlds in the game. Yeah, just heading to the second hub world of the 4 in this game. And we've beaten 1 of the 5 bosses. So, of course, we got 4 bosses to go. Nash, Big Norm, Small... I am counting Big Norm and Small Norm together. So, Nash, Big Norm, Small Norm, Gary, and then Velo. I am planning to do any percent on tag team racing as well. Yeah, any percent speed run on Crash Tag Team Racing. Getting all the power gems that we need to get all the way to Astroland. To, you know, stop Willy Wumpa Cheeks before he escapes. Sadly, Tag Team Racing doesn't have any boss fights, though. I do like Tag Team Racing, but the thing is, it just doesn't have any boss fights. I kind of do wish they had some sort of boss fights. Imagine racing against Willy Wumpa Cheeks, though. Like, what if he actually didn't escape with the rocket? Right, like in the actual game. Right? What if he actually didn't escape in the rocket, try to escape with the rocket in Astroland, just like on the actual game. But we actually had a chase fight, where we had to chase him down on a track, and had to drain his health bar or something, right, in order to defeat him before he gets away. I've seen games that are like that, though. And I find that really cool. That have that kind of mechanic. It's really cool.
Excellent.
Just set up Uka Uka. That's what I'll be doing, is setting up Uka Uka. Just be setting up Uka Uka. So I'm about eating all my goldfish. Wow, what a start. Yeah, that's some kind of start for sure. All the wind in my hair. And yeah, to try to cut as much corners as I can as well. Definitely will help to try to trim off some time. Yeah, I just completely missed the shortcut, though. What are the odds that I'll actually miss the shortcut, though? There we go. We are 22 minutes in. Yeah, we are 22 minutes in, and we are heading to the last track of Baron before we fight Nash. Or race against Nash, the second boss.
Excellent.
Deep sea driving. We are just about to hit 23 minutes. Yep, 23 minutes now. We are now 23 minutes. That's still not so bad, though. I don't honestly know what the possible time that we could get is. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what the possible time that we could get is. Yeah, except when we don't do that. Which, yeah, I was not meaning to do that. Luckily, I had a shield there. already made my review on the Passion of the Christ, which I won't try to say much because leaving it on the review. But yeah, I can definitely say it was definitely hard to watch. I mean, I've watched movies like, again, I've watched several R movies, though, that I was definitely good with. I mean, yeah, I loved the movie, Passion of the Christ, but it was definitely hard to watch. Especially realizing that, yeah, everything that it showed on there was done a lot worser when he was put through, even to the point where it was unrecognizable. And of course, they didn't go that far in the movie, but it just gives you the idea of some of the things I can say. And yeah, you definitely would be able to see, if you watch this movie, you would definitely kind of see why, yeah, obviously children wouldn't be able to stand it because of the gore, a lot of gore and stuff that it has. But it's still a pretty good movie, though. I still liked it. Definitely was harder to watch. I mean, I was able to go in Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey very good. You know, both of those I did very good with. And Unhinged. Unhinged. Very good as well. This one I kind of wasn't expecting. I mean, yeah, of course I was expecting it. Some parts on the way it went, but some parts though. Excellent. Let's go, Nash time. But again, I will be releasing that review on Easter. And that is, of course, on the 20th. Easter this year is on the 20th of this month. I mean, it does make sense to have this review, for me to put this review out on Easter, right? Again, it's part of the Easter story, right? It's part of the Easter story. So yeah, you just make it fit. Look at you, Nash. You actually... I didn't even hit him. I mean, what are the odds that would have tried to hit him, though? What could have been the odds that actually would have hit him? Probably little. Right? The odds probably would have been little. It does look like he... I think I did say that he actually got electrocuted, though, by one of my power-ups I released. I didn't even see what the timer is on the speed run before I went into Nash, or when going into Nash. I didn't even look at the timer to see what time we are on. I guarantee you it's probably like maybe 25, probably right about 26 minutes, most likely. I will have to say after this race. But it's probably like 25, 26 minutes that we are in. Now, I'm not saying that I could see this being the time, but maybe it could be somewhere in like the 50s minutes, the 50 minutes. Again, I'm not guaranteeing anything. It could be like in an hour or something, at least an hour or something, close to an hour. Again, I'm just making some guesses. I'm just making my personal guesses here of what it could be. The final time could be for when we beat Velo. That's another boss beaten, and now we go to Phenomena, and it is 30 minutes. Okay, we are now 30 minutes in. Still not bad though. 30 minutes. Again, probably maybe an hour or so. At least. Probably not 50 minutes though. 50 so minutes, but probably in the 1 hour mark, I would say. I could probably see that being the case. Maybe. Yeah, I could see that probably being the thing. I mean, we are now making it to Phenomena, and we are in 30 minutes into the run. And I know y'all are probably noticing that there's not a whole lot of cuts that I am making, right? Like cuts that I am making, kind of like how I did with my recent Jack and Daxter speedrun. Which I was hoping that I wouldn't have to do a whole lot of cuts, but there was just a whole lot that I needed to do there on that one. But this one, I don't really think... Are we not really having to do as much, though? Probably just the one. The one that we did at the beginning, I would say. When making a new game. And of course, they're going to get rid of the ramp. Yeah, I feel like I didn't really have to use Tiny, right, when it came to Tiny Temple. But, you know. Final lap. A lot of these tracks, though, we've been doing very good on. Have went very well. There you go. That's out of time complete. I swear I thought I missed my mouth again. When trying to take a sip of my drink. 35 minutes. I feel like at this point I am going to try to wait until when we get to the next bosses. You know, right when we're about to do the bosses.
Excellent! You win a trophy!
I am going to try to wait until when we're at that point when we're getting to the boss to look at the time on the timer. I am thinking of that. Instead of every so often. So yeah, I think that's what I'll do. It would make sense though. I fail. I swear I thought I would have hit that pace of the track there. And I thought I was not gonna make that. Haha.
You will never best me.
I mean, even if NGN did pass me and become first, and it was the final lap, I still would have won a trophy. Because of the whole team-up mechanic that's in this game. Wow.
Try driving on the track! Out of my way! You will never best me.
Oh, I swear, I thought I was going to fall again. Yes, I did lose my boost there. I don't really understand what all that was about that we did. But man, this game just really loves giving me those freeze power-ups, don't they? I just feel like that. That's the amount of time that we've now gotten it since we got those 3 ones. Okay, actually giving us a Nitro.
Yes?
What?
Oh, the wind in my hair.
What?
your sis.
What was that about? What in the world was that about? I know I had that glitch happen before. I know I had that glitch happen before. I know I had it happen before. I don't know when, but I had that glitch happen before. I don't know what causes it, though. I don't know what I did to trigger it, but that was funny. Yeah, I kind of wasted a bit of time, I would say. But hey,
Excellent.
I still got the trophy. Because InGen managed to win, and the whole team-up mechanic was lit up. So, yeah, we were able to win there. Alright, Thunderstruck. Thunderstruck. Still, that was so weird. Again, I don't know. I can't even say what caused it. What even triggered it? I don't understand. What even triggered it? Yeah, I know that did waste some time, though. Really?
You're out of bounds.
You're out of bounds!
Make way for the spiders.
Pretty Parker? Ooh, Pretty Parker.
Out of my way.
1 second, eh? I do want to remind y'all, I actually did do InGen's voice on a dream project. On a Crash Bandicoot fan-made dream project. That one of my subscribers actually had me. I had the pleasure to help one of my subscribers. Can't remember who it was exactly. Yeah, I can't remember who it was. But yeah, I had the pleasure of voicing InGen. Which you can, sadly, looking at it to this day, I could have done it better. Today, looking at it today, looking back at that, I could have done it better because, yeah, I was very quiet, kind of a bit shy, I feel. But if I did something like that to this day, yeah, I definitely wouldn't be. I definitely wouldn't be. But yeah, I am part of a fan-made project. I can't remember what it was called either, sadly. It's been a few years. It's been a few years since I did it. I mean, I only did one scene, I'm pretty sure it was like one scene with InGen that I managed to do. But yeah, I managed to do InGen in a fan-made Crash project on Dreams. And again, if I did something like that again to this day, I would definitely do better. Yeah, I would definitely do a lot better. I could do it a lot better in this day than I did back then. I could definitely do it a lot better than to this day if I did something like that now. But yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that didn't even know about that, so I wanted to mention that.
Oh my! Oh, the wind in my hair.
All the wind in my hair. Yeah, we managed to win this one. Good. Managed to do better than last time. Thankfully, the whole team-up thing was lit up, so InGen was able to win for us.
Oh, the wind in my hair.
Alright. Now it's time for Big Norm and Small Norm. The bosses and phenomena. The bosses and phenomena. Right when we enter the portal, right when we enter the warp pod, the warp gate, to get to the boss fight, to the race, I'll look at the time. So, the time is, right now, and as of entering the boss fight, is 46 minutes. We are 46 minutes in. So yeah, I could, at this point, with us almost just about entering the final hub world in the game, you know, before doing Velo, you know, getting the last trophies and then doing Geary before getting to Velo, at this point, I do see it being somewhere about 1 hour, I would say. Not like 50 so minutes. Like, not in the 50 minutes. Not somewhere in there. But still, I feel like we still had a pretty good time, though. I definitely see it being still a good time, though. Obviously, if it was 100%, if this was a 100% speedrun, then yeah, that would be a whole different thing. But since we're doing just getting all the way to beating Velo, is what we're doing in this speedrun, then yeah, I still think either way, it would still be a good time. I kind of don't like to try to guess what the time could be, though. Because, like, what if I'm wrong or so? About fell off the track there. I didn't even know some of those weapons were still here. I thought they would have gone away by now. Just of how far ahead we are. Alright, that's Big Norm and Small Norm baited. Big Norm and Small Norm have been defeated. And now it is time to head to the final hub world on this speedrun. And we are now currently... I meant to say this before, I will check the times which I should have said this beforehand, obviously, but yeah, we are now 50 minutes in, and when heading to Techne.
Perfect! You won a key!
Yeah, so not just, I'll probably, again, instead of mentioned this before, about how I will only check the time when it comes, at least for this speed run, when it comes to getting up to the boss, and also heading to the next world, I will do. I mean, I've been kind of doing that, I feel like, since the beginning of this run, so really no point on trying to mentioning that now. But yeah, 50 so minutes now, we have now entered. Final 3 trophies in this run. Assembly Lane. Starting with Assembly Lane. So again, I guarantee you it's going to be... I'm saying this now. I feel like that my final prediction for what the time could be is most likely somewhere in the 1 hour. In the early 1 hour mark. 1 hour and little so minutes, I feel. I feel like that's going to be the final time, somewhere in the final time. Since, you know, we're on the final trophies. We're at the point of getting the final 3 trophies in the run. And having to do Geary as well. And then we do Velo. So yeah, not have much left in this run. And I actually do feel kind of confident with Velo. I'm not going to lie. I kind of feel like I'm going to be pretty confident with Velo. That I will do pretty good. Man, missed a shortcut twice. Okay, final chance to make the shortcut. Which, you know what? I'm not even going to try. Because I already missed a shortcut 2 times in a row. So I'm not going for a third. I'm not even going to waste my time trying to do a 3 time in a row. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to try to make it a 3rd time.
There you go.
Just 2 trophies to go. Assembly Lane and Electron Avenue. We are on a roll here. Let's go. Android Alley. And of course, the times probably would be different as well if I stopped the timer when it comes to the loading times, right? When it comes to entering the level and leaving the level, right? It probably would make a bigger difference if I wasn't counting the loading times as well. Which I kind of am in this speedrun. I am not pausing the timer when it comes to the loading times. So again, the time would probably maybe be somewhere close to 50 so minutes. Right? Maybe it would be somewhere close to 50 so minutes when it, you know, in the 50s of the minutes, if I didn't include the whole loading times, right? If we didn't have the timer going with the loading times going. I may try to do that when it comes to Team Bandicoot, because like I said, I kind of want to do an any percent with Team Bandicoot as well. I do plan on that. But maybe when it comes to Team Bandicoot, I can have, whenever it comes to the loading times, the loading screens, I can have the timer paused until when the actual race starts, or when we're actually in the race. And just because, since we're doing one while not pausing the timer when it comes to this when it comes to loading times on this one, I just feel like it would kind of be pretty interesting to try to do it with Team Bandicoot though. When it comes to stopping the timer when it comes to the loading times in the game before getting in the race and leaving the races as well. Because I feel like it would make kind of a pretty interesting difference. I feel like if I did do that, though, like I was mentioning with the loading times and the timer, stopping the timer when it comes to the loading times, I feel like the time would probably be a bit different. I wouldn't expect a major difference, but at least a little difference. I will try. The noises on these are so interesting. They're so weird, too. Alright. Electron Avenue. Let's go. Again, have not looked at the time, because I'm going to be looking at what the time is when we enter Gary. And of course, the same thing we'll go to when we enter Velo. Since technically we'll be going to Velo Citadel, which is not a hub, not a like hub world with levels or anything. It's just a hub area where we can go to Velo and go back to the other worlds, right?
Excellent. The race is on.
Hello, engine.
Right behind you.
Oh. It's fine though. Surprised I didn't get electrocuted there. I was really thinking I was going to get electrocuted there.
Yes.
Fell again.
Oh my! Make way for
Where's Martis?
Yeehaw!
Wait, where's it gonna take? Okay.
You're out
I
of
was kind of
bounds.
scared it was gonna take me back up at the top. But no. Because I didn't want to hit anything. I didn't want to hit anything with the amount of speed we had, too.
Oh, the wind in my hair. Oh, the wind in my hair.
Nice try, though, but I am in first, technically. Fall off the track again. It's all fine. Alright, Geary. Boss time.
So you know.
Kind of interested to see what time we are on the timer now. because I have not checked it any on this in Techne. I have not checked it any when we were in Techne. So I am quite interested. To see what the time is actually going to be. So the time is, right now it is 1 hour and about to be, let's see, 3, 2, 1. 1 hour and 6 minutes. We are now on the timer. So yeah, it's definitely going to be somewhere in the 1 hour mark. Because again, all we now have is Gary and Velo. That's all we have left on this speed run. So yeah, it's definitely going to be, it's definitely in the 1 hour. Probably not close to 30. I definitely would say. Probably not even, maybe somewhere close to the 20s minutes. 1 hour, 20 minutes. I could see. Yeah, this race with Gary is not doing so good so far. Compared to the other bosses, I can say.
Excellent. Yes.
Sorry, Gary.
Now I must demolish you.
Again, thankfully we have no train to worry about in the boss fight. Because that would kind of be annoying, though, if we had to worry about Gary coming in front of us and the train, not getting crushed by the train.
Machines will always win.
At least he can't launch anything forward, though. Really, none of the other bosses can, in Nitro Kart, except for Velo, can't release anything in front of them, only behind them. Velo, though, however, he can release missiles if you're in front of him. And if you're not that far, if he's pretty close to you, yeah, he can shoot missiles at you. And of course, he can release bombs behind him, too. Yeah, I feel like the first bit with Gary was kind of not good. I could definitely say. But I did kind of make it up. We did kind of make it up for the rest of the race, though. I really only had to hit him one time with the missile. There you go. And now, it is time for the big man. Velo himself. This should be interesting.
Perfect.
Let's go. Velo Citadel. It's time to race Velo. And hopefully we'll have a good Velo. Hopefully we'll have a good Velo race. Because I feel like all of the other bosses went pretty decent, I would say. Like I said, when it came to the starting bets, when it came to Gary, I wouldn't say it was awful, but it could have been made a bit better. But now we go to the Galaxy Champion. And we are now at 11 hours, or not, no. 11 minutes and 1 hour. What I meant to say. No, we did not go from 1 hour to 11 minutes. No, 1 hour and 11 minutes. What I meant to say. So I guarantee you it's definitely going to be somewhere before the 120 we will get. Most likely. We will see, though. See how well this race goes, though. It just depends how well our race with Velo goes. We need this race to go well. Yeah, we need this race with Velo to go good. We really need this race to go good with Velo. See what I mean? He'll be releasing missiles at you. Like he tried to do there.
Oh my!
Yeah. What? No. Don't let that happen. Not anywhere, please. I don't need that to happen anywhere. Or that. I'm just scared to look behind me, though, because I'm afraid he's gonna... Okay, he's not anywhere. He's not anywhere to be seen. And again, it's kind of scarier knowing that we don't have a map. That you can't even look at the map on the track to see where he is. Because in the original Nitro Kart, on here, in the original Hyperspaceway, there was... They never added a map to this track. I mean, yeah, in an early screenshot of Nitro Kart, they actually did have a map for Hyperspaceway, but it was never added to the game. Or to the final game. For some reason. So yeah, it kind of makes it a bit harder knowing where Velo is in the original Nitro Kart.
Take that. Yes.
Okay, that's bad. Considering that I missed that shortcut. I still don't see him though. I mean, I'm not gonna be celebrating just yet. No. Because somehow he can just pop up in front of me if he wanted to. Which I really hope he doesn't. And we have done it. There we go. The final time, 1 hour, 16 minutes, and 40 seconds. That is the final time. And as I usually do, I show y'all.
Congratulations.
Hang on.
You have won the Galaxy Circuit.
1 hour, 16 minutes, and 40 seconds.
Am I right, everyone? You are now free to go. Good, good. Now, with that Cortex of yours, send it back to Earth.
Quite a speed run,
No,
I would say.
destroy Earth, since you no longer want to race.
Quite a speed run indeed. Any percent as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Make sure you're on notifications to know if you see anything new. And yeah, again, love to know what y'all thought of this speed run. Don't think it was definitely a bad run. Definitely could improve though. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Catch you on. It's fun.